Hello everyone, this is Daughter Darkness. A few weeks ago, it was near the start of July I think, I did a top 5 Disney worlds to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that has actually had a lot of views compared to the other videos on my channel. It's actually got more views than any other, and I mentioned I might explore which Pixar worlds I'd like to see in the game on top of the Disney films. So here it is, my top 5 Disney Pixar worlds to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, starting of course with number 5. Up. This, as most Pixar films are, is a hugely popular film, winning I think Best Animated Picture Oscar in 2009. Pixar has a very good track record with Oscars. And it could be a good world in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be on this list. Travelling in Carl's house could act as a good mini-game, or possibly a gummy ship mission, where when you're going to Paradise Falls, which would be the name of the world I imagine, you have to ensure that Carl and Russell can get there safely. I don't think this world will be there because the makers will want like variety. A lot of it takes place in kind of like foresty areas, and that world would likely to be taken up by something like the Jungle Book or like the Sherwood Forest in Robin Hood or something like that. But nevertheless, Up is a beautiful world, and it would be good to see it, if not in Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe later down the line, Kingdom Hearts 4, 5, whatever. And it gets onto my list at number 5. Monsters Inc. Again, another hugely popular Pixar film, which has all the elements needed really for a Kingdom Hearts world. A good villain, or two good villains in this case. A fairly diverse world, certainly with diverse characters, and it would be an interesting world to see. Maybe this could be one which could be connected to the story as a whole. Maybe something that's connected to Boo. She could be important to the wider story, which means that Sora, or whoever we're playing as at this point in the game, has to come to Monsters Inc. world, I'm not sure what we call it, and he has to come in to protect her. They could be creative with something like that. Anyway, however it's put into the game, I think a Monsters Inc. world would be great to see in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it gets onto my list at number 4. A Bug's Life. This is one of the older Pixar films. I think it's the second Pixar film. But again, it would be great. We can have all the different locations that we have here. You know, there's the anthill, the city. Maybe we could even go to the Grasshopper's home for a bit. Flick could potentially be the party member. There could be boss fights against Hopper, obviously. The weird, crazy Grasshopper. I don't know his name. You know who I mean if you've seen it, the crazy guy. And maybe you could even fight the bird, I don't know. We could possibly have insect versions of Sora, Donald and Goofy, which would be strange considering Donald and Goofy are already animals. Maybe it'd just be smaller versions of themselves that sort of fit in with the way that the bugs are. But either way, A Bug's Life has a lot of potential as a world for Kingdom Hearts 3, and it gets onto my list at number 3. Toy Story. My prediction is that this would have been what many people had expected to be number 1. It is the first ever Pixar film. Many would still say it's the best, mainly competing with the other 2 Toy Story films. Again, our characters would be smaller versions of themselves, maybe with toy-based costumes, and certainly we could have toy-based Heartless. I think Square Enix could be really inventive with this. It would obviously follow the story of the first Toy Story film, or maybe even an original one. Possibly Sora finds himself in Pizza Planet, and then has to follow Sid back to his house to save Woody and Buzz or something. Toy Story is effectively the face of Pixar, I would say, along with that lamp thing. You know, if you think of Disney, you think Mickey Mouse, obviously, and Pixar would probably be Toy Story. And I really do hope that Toy Story is in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it gets onto my list in 2nd place. The Incredibles. Yes, my favourite Pixar film. This is even better than Toy Story, I think, and it tops this list. It is an incredible film, if you'll pardon the pun, and it would be an incredible Kingdom Hearts world. Any of the main characters could be great party members, either Mr. or Mrs. Incredible, Dash, Violet, or especially Frozone. And in the highly unlikely event that they could actually get Samuel L. Jackson in to voice him, that would be, as Axel would say, the icing on the cake. And there could also be fun boss fights in this game, both against Syndrome and the Omni Droid, who you could possibly fight a few times over different versions. I don't think in this one there's a need to detract from the story of the film too much. Maybe we could join the story while we see Mr. Incredible fighting the Omni Droid the second time, you know, the time he gets beaten. But there's so much we could do with this. Pretty much any scene in the film could be fun to throw Heartless in, either alongside Syndrome's henchmen, or even we're forced to save them from the Heartless, you know, going with them as the lesser of two evils or something. Whatever Square Enix does with this world, if it's in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm sure it'll be great. It's my favourite Pixar film, and it tops my list, obviously, at number 1. So that's it, my top 5 Pixar worlds to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3. Which ones would you like to see? Possibly even one that, you know, hasn't been released yet, but you like the look of. Off the top of my head, I can't think of upcoming Pixar films, but maybe there's one that you've seen that you like the look of. Please tell me in the comment section below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts content. Follow me on Twitter, my name as always in the description. And thank you for watching.